Hey yo, me Ryan here. Today I thought we'd do something a little bit different. Instead of telling you how to do something or what to do in something, I think today we're going to talk about something that I like. And today we're going to talk about vintage telephones, or just more broadly old stuff in general, like older things that are made like more than 10 years ago. Yeah, I'm going to give you some info. But before we get into the telephones, I want to show this. I don't know what this is. It's a take a tape along storybook. It's like a Disney thing. I have no idea how old or how rare this would be, but it gives you a tape for like a book or something. Like, what's on here? Winnie the Pooh and Tigger 2. Yeah, that's on this one. And then you find the book in here. I think it reads it to you. I found this at a flea market for like I think $5. It was pretty neat. Yeah, it's just one of those weird things I just have that I think is kind of neat. And yeah, I do quite like it. Even though I really don't use it for anything. I don't listen to these. I swear. I have quite a few old Simpsons toys. Here's a Bart Simpson from 1990, or copyright 1990. Yeah, it's him with the blue shirt on, which is pretty old, so it's cool. On the topic of Simpsons, I have these older figures too, which one of my friends gave me. Thank you, by the way. And I do think they are pretty neat. The box. I don't know why it opens like this. Doesn't really do anything. But yeah, these are pretty cool. I do like these Simpsons figures. I don't have many, but yeah, the Simpsons I like a lot. So, yeah, enough of this. Let's get into the phones. It all started in 2019 when I was at a craft show with my parents, and I saw this vintage, I guess 1960s, 70s rotary red telephone, and I don't know why. I had to have it. It was really cool. And the guy who sold it to me, he was asking like $50 on me for it. I was like, that's so much for a phone. I think we whittled him down to $35, and I bought it. I probably could have got him lower, but this is like the first phone I ever bought. And I do like it. It actually does work still, which is really cool. But yeah, this is where it all started, this stupid red rotary phone. And it's probably one of my lamest phones, but it's still really cool. I mean, how often do you see a red rotary phone? And then this one came along. This is the 1976 Snoopy Phone, and you've probably seen it before. I do quite like it though. I bought it for $2, believe it or not, and it was a really good deal. And yeah, I do like this phone. It doesn't work though, which is really sad. But yeah, the buttons are kind of wonky. They don't really work half the time, but it is still really cool looking. Like it's a cool phone. So yeah, I do quite like it. But it was today when things got interesting. I was at a flea market today with my grandparents, and I found this. Looks similar, doesn't it? Looks like the Snoopy phone. And I was shocked by this. I did not think they made phones like this, like the Snoopy one that I had. And apparently there's like a whole line of these that I did not know about, but we'll get into that in a second. So I found this phone. It's a Mickey Mouse phone from the same year, same brand. As you can see, it has the same base. And this one actually works. I did test it, and it's pretty cool. But I almost didn't buy this because it was like the guy was like $50, and I was like, no, that's no way. And we got him down to like 30. But yeah, so like, look at this. It looks the exact same, and it is pretty cool. I do quite like it, but there's more. So you probably ask yourself, well, Ryan, what other phones are there? Oh, I'm glad you asked. There was a Kermit the Frog, a Winnie the Pooh, Mickey Mouse, and Snoopy phone. There's only 4 that I know of so far. That I googled it today. I just researched it, and yeah, I really want the other 2. They're really cool. The current one I think is probably the coolest one. But yeah, I was just blown away because I did not think that they made more phones like this. I just thought it was really interesting that there was more than the Snoopy. I thought the Snoopy was like a one-time thing that they made, and they made like 4 of them, which was pretty cool. Collecting stuff is pretty fun, I gotta say. I mean, I haven't bought a phone like that in 2 years. I don't really buy retro stuff, and also like last year was just a complete don't go anywhere year, so I really couldn't go to a flea market because they didn't even have it last year. But yeah, this year they had it, and yeah, it was really cool because I have not been to one in like 2 years now, and it was nice to go back and find some random crap like this Mickey Mouse phone. The Mickey Mouse phone though is really cool, and it's in really good condition. I looked it up on eBay. It's like $50+ for a really good one, so I kind of got a steal. $20, man, technically $20, and yeah, it was a good deal on the Mickey Mouse phone, and I'm really happy I got it. All in all, I'm just kind of telling you the story about what happened today because I thought it was kind of neat. And yeah, so that's really it. Keep buying vintage phones, guys. They're really awesome, and you can make a lot of money one day with the vintage phones, especially if you have all four. They're made by some American Telecom Association company or something like that. And yeah, it's just pretty cool. I think I like the. I'll pick it back up. Ugh. I like the Mickey Mouse phone. It's really neat. And yeah, I think it's really gonna tie the whole room together, you know? Thank you for listening to this. It was kind of something different. I mean, yeah, you don't always want to know how to do something. You want to learn about phones one day, you know? But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.